What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Say What, Say It Again. A little early this evening. You want to know why? Because it is the start of the NBA season, and we got so much to talk about tonight. Got some special guests coming through. But let me go ahead and get the two gentlemen who are always a part of this. Oh, actually, all three members of the crew are here tonight. Let me go ahead and first bring in a member of the Winners Club and the best segment in all of podcasting, my man, Mr. Avery Graves, the
Yes,
5-1 New York Football Giants. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. You see it. I tip my
Mhm.
hat to you and cheers to you. But this is the Winners Club right here.
Yes,
You know.
sir. Yes, sir. How does it feel to be 6-0?
Oh, 6-0 never tasted so sweet
Yeah,
because our sixth win came against this next guy who likes to run
yeah,
his lips.
yeah.
And I don't even know where he is this week, but we got to get him in here, man. Where is James Harris? I know he's sitting around somewhere waiting. He might be. Oh, James finna pull up. Oh, James in the
Look,
car. Okay.
I'm about to pull my executive car to get rid of this host, man. This man is off the I can't. Can't, man. Too much.
Hey, Eric. At least he ain't ghost, man. Usually
Exactly.
he would have found a way out of here. He
No,
would
Right.
have said,
I would not came on it.
James, you know what? I got all of my energy out last night. Shameless plug on my own show. So I ain't gonna do you too bad tonight, man. But if you start running them lips and start chirping, I got a little in reserve. I'm just gonna
There you
let
go.
you know right now.
And we need a host. We position opening up pretty soon for a new host.
Hey, let's get Chuck in here, man. I know Chuck is just excited like the rest of us. Good evening, Chuck, man. Happy NBA season. What's going on, my brother?
Not much, man. Doing good. What's up, fellas? What's going on?
"What's going on, bro? What's going on?"
Man, no love for Chuck tonight. Okay, all right, we gonna keep it going. Everybody's like,
I mean,
okay.
his team is 3-3. He's a Lakers fan, and they're already injured. So
Wow.
I love you. I love you, Chuck. I'm just glad you're healthy. Okay, I love you. All right.
I'm cool. I'll take my 3-3, third string quarterback. It is what it is. Oh well.
All right.
You got your starter back, so we'll
We'll see.
see.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, fellas, let's get into it, man. Man, my first topic of the night. Your biggest surprise thus far through week 6 in the NFL. James, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna start with you. What's your biggest surprise in the NFL through week 6?
I'm gonna be honest with you, the two New York teams. That's real talk. Especially with the Giants. The stretch that just went on beating those two teams, I would have never expected that. And then the first game of the season against Tennessee, I wasn't expecting that. So I would say the Giants and definitely the Jets, man. Nobody predicted the Jets to be 4-2. Nobody. And they just beat Green Bay. So man, that's my biggest surprise out of all of them. The Jets and the Giants, man. My biggest two surprises.
Avery?
Well, he took mine, so I'm gonna pivot. Until he does something crazy, we're gonna go to Vikings. Of course, I'm a Giants fan, and the Jets, of course. Yeah, I'm surprised. With the Jets, that defense is hell, bro. Like, them some Wolverines over there, bro. But the Vikings, man, they're actually throwing the football down the field. Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins are phenomenal. People keep sleeping on Dalvin Cook. When he's healthy, he's probably a top 5 back, maybe top 3 in the league. So since he already took my 2, I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
James, I'm gonna actually show you some love, man. Biggest surprise is Cooper Rush, undefeated up until he went against Philly, man, and kept Dallas in the mix for the NFC East Division crown. I can't front, brother. After Dak hurt his thumb, everybody wrote him off for dead. Cooper Rush came in. He was a game manager. He worked with Gallup. He worked with CeeDee Lamb. He worked with Zeke and Pollard, and your defense stood up to everybody. So I'm listen. I can't stand y'all team, and the 98% of y'all fans can kiss my butt, but I cannot ignore what Cooper Rush has done. Chuck, what you think, man?
I pretty much agree with everybody. I'm surprised because I didn't expect them to be competitive at all. I know they're only sitting at 3-3, but I'm gonna just say I'm surprised at how competitive Atlanta's being. Atlanta Falcons. I'm really impressed at how hard they're playing. Unfortunately, 3-3. I don't feel like they have like a number one running back at this point. They're kind of juggling. Mariota's not playing bad. So he's playing, pretty decent managing games. So I don't know what's going to happen moving forward with the Falcons, but I'm kind of impressed by how hard they're competing. They beat San Francisco this week. So they're playing decent football. So I just chose that because I think we are pretty much in agreement with everything everybody said. So I just like the way they're competing.
Hey, I got one thing. Hey, nobody imagined the running game would be trash when Cordell Patterson go down.
Yes.
Like that's crazy, man.
Right. Yeah.
I love the Atlanta pick. Chuck. They really could have been 5-1 in a couple of plays when they wait, but that Cordell Patterson, I didn't know how important he was until we see how important he is. So.
Yeah. We got a special guest joining us tonight. I'll say it again. Let me go ahead and get him in here. From The Real Deal with Damian Adams. So our man Damian Adams in the building. What's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Glad to be on. How you fellas doing?
What up,
Appreciate you joining, family. So we're talking about your biggest surprise through week 6 in the NFL, man. Talk to me.
So through week 6, man, I would have to go. I got to go with them Giants, man. Did 5-1. Definitely didn't expect to see that. And they were finding different ways to win. The fact that they're able to win in ways where they're behind in games. And normally when you're behind the game, you got to have your quarterback throw you back in. And they're able to run their way back into games like they did against Green Bay when they're in London a few weeks ago. They're able to do different things, and their defense is showing up. Against Baltimore, they come up with the big turnover on Lamar Jackson at the end of the game. So I have to love what you're saying from the Giants. Brian Daboll has to be the leader for Coach of the Year so far. So my biggest surprise got to be the Giants.
2 turnovers, twice.
Yeah, back to back, man.
Proud Giants fan right there.
Back to back to steal that victory. Oh, so you a Saints fan? So I'm sure we're gonna talk about them at some point here this evening. Gonna say it again, but let's transition over, gentlemen, to your biggest disappointment through week 6 in the NFL. Chuck, who's your biggest disappointment?
Man, I'm gonna go Denver, man. I didn't think they were gonna be like this. I thought they were gonna be competitive. I felt like Russell Wilson coming in with those weapons, Cortland Sutton, Judy. You got Williams went down, but you got running backs, that can get out and catch balls. And I thought last year, I think we all came in saying their defense we thought, was gonna be somewhat.
Their defense is fine.
It's hit and miss.
It ain't the defense. I'm sorry, Chuck.
It ain't the defense. I just think in certain moments, you kind of. But I'm just disappointed in them not. I just thought they would be winning. I thought when we was talking with the 5-1s, with the 6-0s, with the 4-2s, I felt like Denver was going to be right in that mix, and they just can't put no points up. Like it's amazing to me. They cannot put any points up, and I'm just baffled by that. So if I had to choose somebody, it's a lot of them. But if I had to choose somebody, it would be Denver.
All right. Damian, who you think is the biggest disappointment so far in week 6?
Before I get to mine, Chuck, do you think it's all of Denver, or do you think it's Russell Wilson that's the biggest disappointment?
Well, in my opinion, I think it's more him, because I feel like he needs to go ahead and be who he is. If you got to run, you got to run. When it's time to pass. I think he's too busy trying to worry about passing all the time. He's becoming a pocket quarterback, and I don't think that's who he is, in my opinion. I don't feel like some of those guys like Judy, it don't seem like he's getting any separation, in my opinion, like from corners.
Both
and stuff.
of them.
Sutton too. Yeah,
but Sutherland got hands though, and I just think
he's never been able to separate, and that's
right.
I mean, that's been before Russell Wilson.
Like holding that ball too.
Yeah, and Judy be driving it just like CD Lamb, and I'm not trying to bring Dallas, but they do. Is it an Alabama thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it drops?
Yeah, and the last point, I felt like, he's hurt now, so it doesn't matter. I feel like that dual running back thing. I think Williams should have been your guy. Even he's hurt now, so you know you can do. Yeah. I feel like they need to ride him and Gordon. I like Gordon, but
he's fumbling. That's why behind.
So
but I think it's disrespectful. You got Latavius Murray and the other dude. Come on, bro. You ain't winning with that. You're not winning. Yeah. But Chuck, I'm gonna go off with Damian. Watch this, Chuck. Listen to this. For real, seriously. 17, 9, 10, 12, 19.
Oh,
That's how many points they've been given. They have one outlier, which was the Raiders. We seen that game.
Oh, yeah.
So if you only give up 9 points and you lose, you lost. That was the worst Thursday night game in history. Besides,
no. Oh, okay. There you go. Besides, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Besides, yeah, I thought it was worse. That's right. The Jaguars, Bears, you're right. That's the worst.
Yeah, the Bears and the Commodores were the worst one.
You're holding teams. You beat the Texans 16-9. You lost Seattle 16-17. You beat the 49ers 11-10. That's not the defense. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to hog. I know we're on time. That's not the. I got something for that.
No, you're right. Yeah, I'm about to say you were absolutely right.
All right, Damian, who you biggest disappointment, man?
I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
You look at how they've been this year. Coming into this year, you're expecting Tampa Bay to be like they were the last 2 years, be Super Bowl contenders, and they're another team where the defense, for the most part, has been good. They had that game against the Chiefs where the Chiefs went off, but that's the Chiefs' offense. Outside of that, the defense has been good, and the offense has been producing. You only scored 18 against the Steelers, who haven't been able to stop anybody all year. Like this, that offensive line has been letting Tom Brady get crushed. Tom Brady's been out there, doing his normal, getting away with throwing tablets and going off on offensive linemen and doing the things he can do because he's Tom Brady and other players can't get away with. But that team as a whole, as disappointing as NFC South is, everybody in that division is still in it because Tampa Bay has not lived up to their expectations. So Tampa Bay is my most disappointing team.
Avery, who you like or who don't you like?
Listen, he took the Broncos. He took Tampa Bay. I could go 3 of them. I could go the whole AFC West. It's a daggone appointment. The whole AFC West. The Raiders career over. Broncos career over. The Chargers are career over. I told y'all about Justin Herbert. I said it, bro. I said it in the beginning when y'all were talking about. It's ridiculous. But Aaron Rodgers. To me, that's my disappointment. This is my issue with Aaron Rodgers. He's been doing this for years. It's always somebody else. Now, his receiver core is trash. We get it.
I've been hurt too.
But you're a $50 million man, right? That's the same thing with getting Russell Wilson, right? The same exact thing. We got to get Aaron Rodgers. But every time he goes to the mic, my man said last week when the Giants beat him, he said, I'm not concerned, but we lose to the Jets, I'm concerned. Aaron Rodgers going to say, why did you have to say that in the interview? You could have let that go and talk that in the locker room. Like, you shouldn't have been like that, bro. But you had to say it. That's Aaron Rodgers. You love throwing people on the bus. Now you're 3-3. Now you talking about, we need playmakers. Nah, you didn't really care about Devontae Adams. You didn't care because you thought you could do it. You really thought you could do it. Now you see you can't. You're not Tom Brady. You're just not. Like, Brady, what? Mediocre receivers, great defense. The defense is trash. You see why I dropped them? Chuck, you can have Green Bay. Cool with it. And you know what I'm talking about. Defense is trash, bro. I had on both my fantasies and they've done nothing.
Yeah, I was going to piggyback off you. That defense is terrible, bro.
It's garbage.
So that's what I was going to say. Like, I was going to pick Green Bay. Their defense is horrible.
Garbage.
And at the same time, Aaron Rodgers don't got any weapons. And then the offensive line in the beginning of the season wasn't there. Like, 4 out of the 5 starters wasn't playing. So it's just Green Bay. For me, it's too easy.
Your best 2 players are the running backs, and you're really not giving them the football. Put Aaron Jones in the slot, let Dylan run, give them the football. Both of them should have the 20 touches a game.
Yes.
I don't care how you do it, but you make sure they touch the football.
Man, it's hard for me to even I can't even compete with anything y'all said. I was going to go strictly with the Raiders because you have Derek Carr, you have Devontae Adams. Normally when college quarterback wide receivers get into the NFL, that chemistry is still there. And we ain't seen it through 6 games. And I don't know if it's even going to happen. For a division that has, think about it now, this division, and Avery, you hit the nail on the head. You have Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, Russell Wilson. These are not nobodies. These are not sleepers. These are names that have been synonymous with playoffs. These are guys that have come out and done amazing things. And Derek Carr, I would say my biggest disappointment is Josh McDaniels as the coach, because you can't be a head coach. This is your second go round. You tried it in Denver and you had Tim Tebow. Congratulations, you won a playoff game. You went back to New England when you got your butt handed to you. So now, years later, Brady's gone. You're thinking it's time to move on. And everybody wants you because you have that offensive mind. But the fact is, as a head coach, you just don't have the stones to get it done. With everything you have in front of you, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, Devontae Adams, the list goes on and on and on. And you can't, thank you, Renfro, and you can't get it done. Josh McDaniels' biggest disappointment. We got to keep it.
Do you think he's the? I don't think he's in 1 year. He's adjusted. I don't think he's the biggest disappointment.
Me either.
I think it's Matt LaFleur. You were 13-3, eliminated, got to the championship, eliminated. Look what that's just to me.
Okay.
But I hate the 1 year thing.
Right.
It's because.
But this is his second go round, Avery.
Yeah, but
he's getting a second chance.
But he still hasn't got his stamp on his hands on the team. Just give him a minute.
Okay.
If we talking about 2 years from now.
All right. We got to keep it moving. We're almost 20 minutes in. Let's get on it. So, James Harris, I need your top 4 teams in the Western Conference. We're switching over to the NBA. Give me your top 4 teams since the NBA season starts tonight in the NBA. Top 4 teams. Go.
Lakers, Clippers.
Tyrus, can you get this dude off of here? Be realistic, man. Tyrus, can you please exit him off? Please.
Go ahead, James. Lakers, Clippers.
I'm gonna go with Denver and Golden State.
Denver and Golden State. All right, Chuck. Who's your top 4 in the Western Conference?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Golden State, Clippers, Denver, and Memphis.
Okay. All right, Damian. Who you like?
Give me the Clippers, Golden State, Denver, and my surprise team, the New Orleans Pelicans, at number 4.
Wow, everybody going with Golden State, the Clippers, and Denver. It seems like unanimous across the board, and then we got a 4th one we add in. Chuck, I'm going with you, man. I think Memphis, as long as Ja can just be Ja and not be superstar Ja, I don't need him to go so hard each and every night, because I want to see that brother make it through the entire season and into the playoffs.
Right.
So I'm saying, do me a favor. Beginning of the season, give me about 75%. After the All-Star break, go up to 85. And then when you get to the playoffs, then show out. That's just me. Avery, give me your top 4 in the Western Conference.
Damian, I have one of my sleeper, my wild card, we'll call it, is New Orleans, but I'm going G State. Gotta go. Listen, if I don't say these two up in the corner, James and Chuck on right. If I don't go G State in the clip, if I don't go there, I already know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna go. I like Memphis. So it's like Dallas and Denver and Memphis, like those 3 to 5. And I know we have 4, but that mix. And I like Dallas. I mean, what Luka did last year, that's impressive. I mean, and they got more pieces, so I'm good. So I'm gonna say with G State, Clip, Dallas, Denver, and Memphis.
Okay.
About Denver,
huh?
Now, but do you think they're gonna be able to gel together so fast? Because they really haven't played together, all of them.
My issue is the injuries. If they can't stay healthy, that's the problem. But go ahead, Chuck.
I was just gonna say I think chemistry is fine because they have been playing together prior. Even though they've been hurt, Murray and Porter, they've been there, so it ain't like it's gonna be much of a change with, their core. I think they'll be fine. Maybe they have to get the role players, involved in their chemistry, but I think they'll be okay.
I would say this: when Murray was ascending and doing his thing, Porter really wasn't doing too much. But it's once Murray got hurt, then all of a sudden Porter blossomed. So they really haven't played together when they both at that elite level with Joker, all 3 of them together. You get what I'm saying?
We agree. I just think if Porter, Murray are healthy, I think they still got Will Barton, or he got traded.
If I'm not mistaken, he's still there, I think.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying. And then you still got Gordon. I think it's a formula lineup. But if them two can't stay healthy, no. So I'm banking on them to be healthy. At least
Okay.
50, 55 games.
All right. We gonna do the top 4 in the East in just a moment, but I want to make sure we get Chuck's choices in here. Chuck, you were 5-3 last week.
I thought
Your
it was
record
worse.
for the season
That fool's.
is
I did.
20-13. All right. The losses you had last week were the Capitals, Cleveland, and the Ravens. Avery tried to tell you,
He did. I have nothing to say. He did.
and I listened to you, Avery. I listened to you, and thank you, because I did. I told you I was gonna pick them, because I also had the insurance that you wasn't gonna blame me if they lost. So.
Well, I should.
All
I
right.
started to pick them as a disappointment. I Baltimore get boy. Listen, they. Lord Jesus. Anyway,
All right, here we go. Chuck's choices for the week. First game, tonight's matchup. 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers, Chuck, versus the Boston Celtics.
Shoot, it's gonna be a good game. Should be a good game. I'm gonna go. I'm Embiid. I like Embiid, man. I'm gonna go with Philly. That's my big guy. I like him. I'm gonna go Philly.
Your invitation to the cookouts in the mail, Chuck. Okay. Saints versus the Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Arizona. I got a question real quick. I'm going Arizona regardless. But is D-Hop coming back this week?
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
It'll be here Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
They got Robbie Anderson too, right?
Yep.
And they just picked up Robbie Anderson. Yep. Colts versus the Titans.
I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Fine with the Wizards. Okay.
Go on the Wizards.
Okay. Falcons versus the Bengals.
That's hard right there.
It is because one disappointing and one is playing hard. Like I'm gonna rock with Cincinnati though. They supposed to win in my book. I'm gonna rock with Cincinnati.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the college level. You got Syracuse and you got Clemson.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Clemson.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either, but I'm gonna just ride with them because they.
UCLA versus Oregon.
UCLA quarterback, nice.
Man, he is. He's tough.
But Bo Nixon.
UCLA.
Okay. All right, let's move over to hockey now. I got one for hockey, and then I got one.
I'm sorry. Eric, I wasn't expecting you to say that, man. I didn't expect you to say
Done.
Me too.
I
I was hoping he was done.
I got two more. I got one for hockey and one for Major League Soccer. So here's the hockey. You've got the Blues versus the Kraken.
The what?
The Kraken.
Seattle. Seattle's the Kraken.
Yes.
St. Louis Blues.
I know the Blues. Kraken. I don't follow.
Kraken,
Seattle.
Seattle.
We go to Blues.
Okay.
They're closer to North Carolina, right?
And then here's your hockey one. You got
Soccer,
Arsenal
soccer.
versus Man
Soccer.
City.
Man City against who?
Arsenal.
Oh, they got Arsenal. Got old. I can't remember his name.
Arsenal nice on FIFA.
Yeah. God. Man City.
You wrong, but that's okay. All right. So going over Chuck's choices again for the week. He's taking the 76ers over the Boston Celtics, the Arizona Cardinals over the New Orleans Saints, Tennessee Titans over the Indianapolis Colts, the Cincinnati Bengals over the Atlanta Falcons. In the college, he's taking Clemson over Syracuse and UCLA over Oregon. For the NHL, he's taking the St. Louis Blues. And for Major League Soccer, he's taking Man City.
AT&T?
Say what?
What is
Who,
that?
James?
Oh, my aunt said, "Hey, Pooh Bear."
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna say them. I'm about to say who Pooh Bear, bro.
You know they used to call him that. We was hooping.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Let's go back to the NBA, gentlemen. Talk to me about your top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference. Avery, who you like?
I'm pretty sure everybody. Brooklyn, Bucks, Philly, Boston.
Okay. Damian?
I got the same as Avery.
Chuck?
Yeah. Can't. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. That's the 4.
James?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the 4.
I'll wild card Atlanta. I'll give him. I'll give him
Cleveland, right?
wild card
Cleveland
Atlanta.
or Atlanta? Those two
I
wild
think-
cards.
Nobody's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cleveland before I go to Atlanta. I like Cleveland, man.
Yeah, that's
I really
fine.
do.
But I figured
Nobody's
the 4 would be
throwing
the 4.
Miami in the mix.
Nah, cool, man.
I
Okay.
see Miami taking a step back. I don't see them
Yeah,
beating
I'm with you
getting
on
to that
that.
top
All
four.
right. All right. I listen. I was saying Brooklyn, Philly, Milwaukee, and I'm saying Miami.
Miami.
Oh,
Okay.
Boston.
That whole situation, I think, is going to play out a lot more than we think it's going to. The one that happened earlier this season with Udoka.
I don't think so.
So you don't think so?
Nah,
I think
those
the talent-
they
the
young
talent is
vets
off.
though.
I get it. I just sometimes there's a lingering effect. And I think
I
Boston.
think that's going to affect them in the playoffs more than the season.
Okay.
You know,
All
what I
right,
mean?
that's fair.
So,
The reason-
do you worry
the reason
about the
I'm-
lingering effect with Brooklyn, with KD and the trade and all?
No,
the
because this
athletes
is
that are
one
supposed to be
year.
fired?
This
Yeah,
is one.
I'm with Eric. Yeah,
This
I
is
think
1
they
year.
have to do it. Like
Right.
Kyrie and them, they have to prove that they need to be in the NBA. Like we know they're talented enough. Like Ben Simmons has to show he's Ben Simmons. Like Kevin Durant needs to show that he can lead the team to the finals. Kyrie needs to show he need to get that bag. Like
Yeah.
yes, they have to do this.
Right. If they all signed like multi-year contracts, then that'd be a different story. This is 1 year. I really believe we're getting the best out of all of them
Right.
this season.
Yeah,
That
And
makes
with all
sense.
the chips in the bag, bro.
Yeah, and I was gonna say with Boston, I just think that Malcolm Brogdon pickup was just amazing. So I think that was amazing.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I could take Miami or Boston.
Yeah,
But I feel like like I said, I just see a lingering effect. And here's the thing about Boston. The Celtics, we weren't talking about the Celtics until the second half of the season.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The first half of the season, Boston was just they were like this. And then all of a sudden,
Mhm.
they shot up and it's like, oh, here they are.
Mhm.
They finally want to arrive to the party, you know. So, all right, James Harris. Here we go.
Look, since my man Real Deal is on the show, I'm gonna defer to him. Send this question to him. Let's see what he got.
James, you can't tag nobody.
How do you defer on your segment?
I'm executive producer and all this. Look,
Of what?
What? I
What
need
are
you to
you?
answer your question. 24 seconds. Let's go.
Hey, I know what it is. It's cool. He's terrible at it. So
Yeah, exactly.
I bet by 33%.
Hey, I don't mind trying it. I don't mind trying it.
Okay, Damian, as long as you cool with this, but I want the world and the public and all to say it again, audience and fans to know James don't control nothing, but we're gonna keep it. Okay. So so Damian, here's how it goes down. It's a 24-second shot clock. You got 24 seconds to answer each question. Our producer will put the picture up on the screen of your answer. Okay. So first question is, you got 24 seconds. Most assists in one game.
Scott Skiles.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah,
And the
30.
answer is
30.
Scott Skiles.
Yeah,
James, you knew that.
I knew
No,
that one.
no, you
God,
didn't. No, you didn't.
That was easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the second one. Who is the person with the highest average per game in blocks?
Highest average per game. I'm gonna go Mark Eaton.
Mark Eaton. All right. Answer is
Pretty good. Yeah.
oh, wow.
Okay.
Mark
God, dang, David.
Okay.
This boy here.
All right.
Mark Eaton was a blocking machine.
Okay.
He's right.
Take Damian off, bro. Sit
Oh,
up.
now you want to get rid of him. Now he's showing you up on your own.
Now
segment.
he's showing you up
want
your
to move-
thing. Now
yeah,
you want to take
yeah.
him out.
It's a sit up,
So-
bro. It's a sit up.
Here's the last one. Here's the last one for you. Most turnovers per game in their career.
Oh, most times per game in their career.
Yes.
Most,
I'm gonna go Karl Malone.
You correct.
The answer is
nah, I knew
Russ,
Ah.
Trey, and Luca.
I was gonna say
Three-way tie.
Okay.
Okay.
I overthought
That
that. I
is-
should known to go to point with a point guard.
24-second shot clock with the real
thought it
deal.
Oh, he got a.
Who's at 66 and 2/3% over James Harris. So that's
Nah,
okay.
you
We good.
one right, bro. Don't get. I'm 33% out of it. Oh, hey.
That's why your name is James Eagle Harris. That's
Exactly.
right.
Oh, here we go. We about to start.
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
33%.
All right. Here we go.
That's
Let
good.
me ask each of you a question. And who is the returning player that you want to see the most from this season? Chuck.
I'm gonna go John Wall. I'm ready to see him with the Clippers. I'm really because to me, like they're one of them teams. When you look at it on paper, they are scary. Like they're scary. So I'm willing to see how he fits with that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That to me that should be their big three. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping of course I don't want them to beat us, but I'm excited about seeing them play together.
They are scary.
Yeah,
Avery.
This ain't the whole damn Brooklyn team. Let's see if they can survive 82 games. Let's see if they can survive 82 games. But I had to say that. I'm for real on that. But we're going to go by individual. Zion Williams. I'm ready to give him a full season. Let's see. He averaged 23 and 10. You know what I mean? Like some monstrous numbers. He's going to be all right. He got his weight down. He looks healthy. I know he tweaked his ankle, but he said he's playing Wednesday. So I'm looking for Zion Williams.
See, mine is very simple, and I'm very biased when I say this. I want to see Ben Simmons, okay? Because I want to see what Ben Simmons, if he lives up to the hype that he was supposed to have in Philadelphia. Because if he does, it's going to give me another reason not to like him. So I'm going to be very clear about that. Ben Simmons, I want to see what you do, talking like, oh, he ready to come to Philly. No, you're not. Don't do that. Don't put that bulletin board material already on the line saying you ready to come back to Philly, because no, you're not. But I want to see what he's capable of this season. Damian, who are you most? Who you want your returning player you want to see the most?
I'm a Pelicans fan, so it's Zion. So let me go with someone outside of that. I'm gonna go with Jamal Murray. I'm really excited to see if he's back to being Jamal. I think people have forgotten how good Jamal Murray is, right? He's somebody who can get you 20 to 23 points per game, very efficient, along with Joker and Michael Porter Jr. there in Denver. So outside of Zion, I'm gonna go with Jamal Murray.
Can I ask one question? When they didn't have no New Orleans franchise, right?
Yeah.
Who was your basketball team?
I was a Raptors fan, Vince Carter. That's who I wanted to be growing up.
Okay.
James Harris.
I'm with y'all. All y'all answers. Ben Simmons and Murray. Those two definitely, and Michael Porter. Yeah. So I'm with y'all on that. Especially Ben Simmons. I really want Ben Simmons to do good, man.
I don't, but that's just me. That's just
You're
me.
supposed to say that.
I ain't supposed to say it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, y'all Philly fans is a little different, but
yes, we are, and so are y'all New York fans.
Yeah,
So
no. I'm a New York fan, but y'all look different, man.
New York, what? Giants? That's it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah. And you keep running your lips, I'm gonna come up to Freedom and show you what the New York Giants do. You keep running your lips.
he got Philly for backup. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I don't understand y'all.
Here we go. You don't understand this. Hey, Chuck.
Like y'all not division rivals with me. Like I just don't understand love affair, bro. Like
I can explain it to you. It's very simple. I can explain it. I've always said this. I said there are 4 teams in our division. One that I don't really care much about, one that I respect, and one that I can't stand. It's just that simple. Washington fans don't bother me. They don't. Look, y'all have one good year every 10 to 15 years, and you show yourself, and then you lose, and nothing happens. I ain't worried about you. Your time was Doug. Go back to Doug Williams and come holler at me, okay? I respect the Giant fans. You want to know why I respect them? Because they beat us up, we beat them up. But at the end of the day, we still going to the bar. We gonna hash it out. We gonna do what we do. All right. And now, CJ, you go to the blackout screen. All right. That's another reason. Because you don't want to hear what I got to say, because it's facts.
Do not want to hear what you got to say.
I respect Giants fans. I do. Twice a year, I don't like them. That's it. But see, you, James, and it's not you per se, James. It is.
Yes, it is.
It is. It is.
He is part of this crazy.
What is the next segment?
No. You asked the question, so I'm gonna answer it. You asked the question because you didn't understand. So allow me to educate you as to where I'm coming from. There is no team in the NFL that I can't stand more than the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, it's the fans.
James, it should be evident by the fact that even though Dallas right now is 4-2, I still will never, ever, I'm gonna be like Smokey from Friday, ever pick Dallas to win anything. You could be facing Seattle. You could be facing the Jets, the Giants. It don't, every week I'm picking against you. That is how much I don't want you to be successful because y'all fans continuously want to throw in everybody's face, oh, we America's team and we got it all together and we gonna win. You know what? If y'all would humble yourselves a little bit, which I know y'all ain't gonna do, maybe I might. No, I won't turn the page. I'd be lying on say it again if I said I'll ever turn the page.
I don't know how y'all Americans team when you ain't saved America in 26 years.
All I know, we get Dak Prescott back. I'm slapping both of y'all. Let's go,
James.
What
do I always tell you? I ain't a hard man to find. I'll leave the door open. Come on down. Come on down.
Me and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, you ain't been to the White House in 26 years. You ain't saving America's team.
Mm-hmm. That's why we in a depression, a recession, and every other
that just because of the Cowboys.
Oh, okay,
oh, man, y'all just local government, bro. That's what they saying.
Yeah. They local heroes. You know what I mean?
We'll be back this week.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Let's go on to our NBA predictions. So I want to know y'all's. And let's do who's going to be your sixth man. Let me ask that question first. James Harris, who's going to be your sixth man of the year?
Oh, I ain't thinking about that.
All right, like Uno, Skip, Chuck. Who's going to be your sixth man of the year?
I got two I like. I'm gonna stick with Hero.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Tyler Hero.
All right.
I do, right? Because what's the name, right?
I'm predicting myself when I say this.
Yeah, but I'll let y'all go. I got another one, but I don't want to. But I got another one.
So we're gonna be like Uno, reverse back to James. James, come on now. Who is your sixth man of the year?
Is Michael Porter Jr. coming off the bench?
No.
No way. Ain't no way. Better not.
What?
It is funny, man.
I don't know.
Is he serious right now?
Probably Tyler Hero. That's about it. I don't really. I'm a starter, bro. So I don't think.
I can respect that, bro.
All right, Damian.
I was surprised Chuck didn't say Malcolm Brogdon. I love Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench for Boston. He's a starting quality guard in this league, and the fact that he's coming off the bench for them and it's going to be in those finishing lineups, I think he's going to be on national TV a lot. I think that matters when it comes to voting. So I'm going to go with Malcolm Brogdon for sixth man of the year.
I like it. Oh yeah.
See, my dog was even barking, knowing that James is lying, but that's okay. Avery, sixth man.
I thought about Brogdon, but I think he's gonna take the starting position, bro. Yeah, I just do. Mm-hmm. I just have a feeling they're gonna tweak it. But me is Jordan Poole. I mean, I don't see a reason why he doesn't win it. He already got knocked out, so hell, he might as well win a trophy.
Well, so he ain't got nothing to lose now. Huh?
He ain't got nothing to lose. My bad. I'm just saying. Oh, you get knocked out, you get 140 million, get the sixth man. Hey, you about to be 2-3 years removed away from being a starter. Hey, yeah. But I'm Jordan Poole. I think he'll have a great year.
James, you still trying to think of one, or are you waiting on the next one? What you doing over there?
Good one.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Try to think of a good one. Well, go ahead.
Okay. All right. We're going to keep moving. So then who is your defensive MVP? Avery.
You know what? I get on hard. I'm going to go AD, man. I think AD has something to prove again. I really do. He knows he has to play at least 60-plus games this year. And if he plays 60-plus, the way he can, he's an elite defender. Fact. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go AD, man.
All right, Chuck, who you like?
I'm being totally biased because they know how I am about him. I always feel like he's one of the best, if not the best. I'm going Drew Holiday.
Oh, I knew you.
That's my guy. That's just my guy.
He's due for one, Chuck.
Like for real. I'm going Drew Holiday.
Damian, who you like?
I love that Drew Holiday pick. I'm not gonna lie, he's one of my favorite players in the league. But I'm gonna go Bam Adebayo. I love his versatility on defense, and Miami's known for being so good on defense. So I think he's gonna get really noticed this year.
James?
I got Giannis. I think they're gonna send everything to Giannis like they always do. So I got Giannis being the defensive player of the year.
Can't disagree with
And that right there, what hurts Drew.
it.
That's
Right,
the
right.
problem. He locks you down. Like you ain't going. You like a glove. Like literally, we already know the glove. He a big fly swatter or something. Like the dude, he you know how to fly with the little thing stick. I mean, he's sticking to it. He ain't going nowhere. So Ben Simmons not a bad pick. I mean, I think we're all naming all great defenders.
Yeah,
Let's just be real. Marcus Smart can win it again too. I mean, we're naming all great defenders.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna say, and because of his track record, I'm gonna say Rudy Gobert. He won it in 2018, 2019. He won it in 2021. It's like every other year, Rudy wins it. So this should be his year.
But ain't he at
Minnesota?
Ain't coming off the bench?
No.
Nah, he's starting.
He's starting. They're starting them together.
I think it's gonna hurt him though. I think.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, go ahead, Avery.
And Damian know this. Cat can't guard nobody.
Exactly what I was about to say.
My fault. I apologize. Go ahead, Dave. My fault.
Yeah, you about to say exactly what I was about to say. I think it's gonna hurt him that Cat's gonna be so bad that we're not gonna know how good Rudy is on defense because Cat's gonna be so bad.
And let's be honest, Rudy can't guard nobody either.
Yeah, once you get my
not, but he won defensive player of the year.
You be honest, I never thought he should have. I thought the year he won it, Ben Simmons should have won it 1 year. Like, let's be realistic. Even Joel Embiid could have won it 1 year. Like, he's not. Who is he guarding? You see in the playoffs, they have to sit him on the bench. He can't guard the pick and roll.
It's easy to just sit at the rim and wait for people.
Right.
Listen, since we talking NBA, you know, we had to get our guy in here. Our man, Danny Thompson in the building.
Yeah, he's big as a boogeyman. You're right.
Avery, what's with the disrespect, sir?
Nah, you know what you said. So I had to get my shot in before you move your lips.
I mean, listen, it's a pleasure being on you guys. Just jump from my podcast to you guys' pod. So, you know, I'm glad to be here with you gentlemen tonight. So,
welcome, my dude.
For sure.
So DT, let us get your thoughts on a couple of things. My first question to you, sir, real quick. I just want to run down this with you. Who are your top 4 teams in the Western Conference?
Top 4 in order: Golden State. Give me the Clippers. Give me Denver. And Chris Paul is still alive, so give me Phoenix.
Wow. Okay. All right. Give me your top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference.
Give me the Bucks. Give me Boston. It's hard to say Boston. Give me Miami. Give me the Raptors.
Oh.
Hold up.
No. He about to have this little quiz. He about to get out.
Listen, Nick Nurse is.
I don't even know where he got those.
The Raptors are disrespected every single year. We go through this every year, and where they end up every single year in the top 5. In the top 5 as well too. Didn't they somehow almost take Philly?
The only reason top 5 Brooklyn exploded, bro. Come on.
Here's the thing with Brooklyn. I don't think Brooklyn cares about the regular season. That's the thing. Brooklyn is at the point now where they don't care about the regular season. Their whole thing is making sure they're all continuity and all healthy. They'll unload on everybody in the playoffs. I don't think they worry about it.
Can they do that this year though? After what happened last year,
they can't do it, Danny. I'm sorry, they can't do it.
Danny, you got both of them over Philly. You got both of them over Philly.
Yeah. Because here's the thing with Philadelphia.
We'll talk.
You got to think outside.
He tripping. I'm with you on this one.
Listen, everybody doesn't agree with Toronto. Toronto doesn't get respect outside of Canada anyway. Here's the issue I have with the Sixers. There is some depth issues. Okay, there's some depth issues. If Embiid goes down, yes, they have Montrezl Harrell. But if you watch enough Montrezl Harrell in Charlotte, you realize he's up and down completely. All right. They still struggle with outside shooting. They're still outside shooting. There's still deficiencies in the outside shooting the basketball. There's still some deficiencies there. And to be honest with you, Doc Rivers gets all this credit, but what has Doc Rivers done?
Oh, you ain't got to say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna argue that. No. We get it.
Embiid was on a tear last year. He was.
Yeah.
But I still think at the end of the day, I think the Raptors are a better team constructed than the Sixers right now. I think Nick Nurse was coach of the year.
I don't think they have enough weapons. That just
All right.
We don't.
So we were talking.
Every time we say that, what happens?
They just make the playoffs.
No. Listen, the man is entitled to his opinion. That's fine.
Avery's entitled to his
He ain't always going to be right, but we got to give Danny his opportunity to express his opinion. Go ahead, Damian.
The thing is with Doc Rivers, regular season is not when I worry about Doc. I worry about Doc in the playoffs.
100%.
Yeah, so regular season, I can see Philadelphia getting the 1 seed, but come playoff time when things get, adversity hits and things get tight, that's when I worry about Doc.
I don't know. I think it's something. To me, I think it's something about Scotty Barnes. I think Scotty Barnes takes a almost an Anthony Edwards type of leap in year number 2. I really believe that Scotty Barnes is really that good of a player. There's a reason why the Raptors would trade him.
I got 2 more for you, and then we're going to go around the horn one more time with this last one. So, Danny, give me your 6th man of the year, preseason prediction. Jordan Poole. All right, give me your defensive MVP.
Giannis.
Okay. So now, Danny, going right to you, and then we're going to go counterclockwise here. Who is your MVP this year?
Kevin Durant.
Avery?
Curry.
Damian?
Kawhi Leonard.
Chuck?
Embiid, he do, bro. God, dog.
He
James?
do, bro.
Oh, Giannis.
Okay. Well, y'all know where I'm going because it's about time the brother gets it. I hate to sound like Lizzo, but it's about damn time Embiid get his MVP.
He ain't lying, bro.
This is the first time I've been on that no one said Luka.
Why? I've never said Luka. Like, where? Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh yeah, I don't understand where this Luka. Like, maybe I'm
gonna say that people say someone's due for an MVP.
Yeah,
it's Luka.
Oh, okay.
One like 2-3 years down the line.
Luka got time, and I just feel like, and we're saying right now that, and I will say this: Embiid is in his prime. Okay, so it is his moment to truly get all the accolades that, in my opinion, he has so much deserved. And
I feel like he should have one. I feel like one of them should be his.
I know it's not a participation trophy. You have to go out there and earn it. But I do feel if there is one man who has earned the MVP title, it is him.
Yeah,
all right. Now, he's not being utilized properly, and yes, that is a credit to Doc Rivers and the pieces not being around him. However, I'm just saying, when you are strapping it on your back for 80 games and you are the gentleman who is carrying this team night in and night out, dealing with all the drama of the Ben Simmons, dealing with Jimmy Butler saying there's so much. I am just of the mindset Joel Embiid has, my opinion, it's fine, has earned the MVP spot.
Oh, got your question. My man said, but they lost the series.
I know.
Not you. I'm talking about the question. About it. But they lost the series.
Come out to the Clippers.
Yeah, they still lost.
Fortunate though.
And they lost.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Can we miss last year?
He was cooking.
He was cooking, so
yeah, he was cooking.
With nobody.
No, I mean, he kept getting beat out the first round every year except last year. Now I respect him last year. That's why I had Dallas so high.
Yeah, if we had last year's playoffs in the year.
Yeah, last year, yeah, his time don't kept them by.
Speaking of bye, it is about that time, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, it is the best segment in all of podcasting. Avery Graves, y'all know what time it is. It's time for Career Over. Avery, what you got, man?
I got a mini career over than this bum. All right. The mini career over. All right. Let me make sure I get these stats. It ain't about this. The mini career over, when I name them, you'll know why. Megan Price, Ray Lynn, Charles McCray, John Ivan. What do they have in common? Career over. Let's go, G-Man. I told you, stop picking against my team. I continue to tell you this. Why do y'all do this every time? Big guard always running his lips. Go guard the McDonald's because you ain't picking him. All right? Now, my career over. I had to get out. Y'all not going to continue to pick my Giants, bro. This is getting out of hand, all right? But my super career over is this bum Russell Wilson. Man, talking about let's ride, let's cook. Go cook a turkey. Go cook some chicken. Some ham. Ain't cooking on the field. I mean, you're scoring 12 points.
Bro.
Like you have all field goals. Like this, you get paid $150 million to give me 9 points on an L, and then Sierra got him. See, these women messing people up. Tom Brady, his career over.
Tom Brady's actually winning. Actually,
do you see? Dude had to go to the wedding and take 11 days. You thought? Hold on, man. You know Tom Brady don't take 11 days, bro. You know what that was. His woman said, "Look, you need to come home and clap cheeks or something." You ain't clean.
No, but if she divorced,
okay, so now I'm getting on Sierra. Sierra got that voodoo on Russ. I mean,
I'll give you
he
that
got
one.
the slick back. Hold on, he got the slick back, the hair to the side. I said, "Damn, Russ, you're looking real good over there."
The shiny green suit.
You got the shiny green
Hey,
suit. But these
Dress like
numbers, he threw 188 damn yards last night. 188.
And look, and in the first half, didn't he have like 100 and what's the name in the first half?
Yes.
he started
Sorry,
He's on 3 national TV games, bro. 3.
and don't they got the London game next week?
No. I don't count them national TV. No.
They got the London game coming up.
I don't count
next
that.
week.
I'm not waking up at 9:30 for that mess. To see another ball. Stop it. Don't do this. This dude hasn't cooked anything all year. And he just goes on the press conference. It's going to be okay. We're going to get it together. Well, he did have some Aaron Rodgers in him. Throw somebody under the bus. Talk to the
Avery has cooked something. It's called season ticket holders money.
No, he cooked some, all right. He cooking. He cooking that Sierra buns. Yeah, he cooking that. Yes, he cooking. You right. He gets home. I'm with him. That's my man's, bro. You got Sierra at the house, my man's.
He ain't worried about winning. He say winning at home.
He winning at home. He a champion. He got that He got 2 rings. He got the 1 ring on Sierra finger, and he got 1 ring in Seattle because he ain't getting one in Denver. Career over Russell Wilson.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, the food.
Yeah, you right. He ain't cooking nothing.
Oh my Lord.
He talking about Denver, let's ride. Man, you ain't no damn Bronco. You a damn pony. Man, come on, son. Real, man. He don't piss me off. I had to drop him, man. He really ticked me off. I had to drop him from behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, the best segment in all of podcasting. It is Career Over with Avery Graves.
Ooh, Russ cooking. He's just as bad as Russell Westbrook.
Come on, man.
Apparently tonight, if your name is Russell, your career is over. Courtesy of Avery Graves.
DeMarcus Russell. He say Russell. We just naming people now.
Hey, man, we're going to get ahead and get on out of here. Hey, I know NBA is getting ready to start. Hey, Damian, man, let the people know, man, where they can find you at, brother.
Thank you guys for having me, man. It's always a blast. I always end up crying from laughter when I come on the show. So appreciate you guys for having me. You can find me on social media at The Real Deal WDA. That's The Real Deal, W as in whiskey, D as in Delta, A as in Alpha on all social media platforms. I host a bunch of podcasts, so you can just find them there and you'll be able to track down what I'm doing. All right. So that's The Real Deal WDA.
My OG DT, man, let them. What are you doing nowadays, brother? I can't keep up with you. Where you at now?
Well, I'm still writing articles over at 300version.com. The podcast, the Around the Association video podcast, restarted literally 30 minutes before I jumped into this show. And trust me, I still have 1 or 2 things up my sleeve. I'll announce those things when it happens. But it's always good to come on, say it again, even if it was a short period of time. It's too bad that Ty's not on here where the sorry ass team lost last night on Sunday.
Hey, it's okay. It's the truth. But go ahead.
Oh goodness. All right, yeah, we're gonna get
Oh,
out of here.
man.
So for Chuck, for James, for Avery Graves, man, your man Eric Wilson, Monday and Wednesday night sports arena. And anytime I get to be a part with these brothers and have some fun, man, it is truly a blessing. Say what? Say it again. Catch y'all next week. Hey, everybody stay blessed. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.